beautiful people. Welcome to your Essential Spirit Scopes. I'm Tara Diana, and this is
Nancy Christine Brady. Hello, everyone.
and we are mediums. I don't know why that made me laugh. I wanted to do some funny pun, but I couldn't do it. We are intuitive mediums, psychic mediums, empowerment mediums. I'm a communicator. Call us whatever you want to call us, but we're here to help you connect to spirit and see what's coming up for the next month for you. So we're moving into August, and August for me is one of those things where, like, at the beginning of August, man, I'm super excited. It's still summer, it's still sunny, it's still late, light out till like 10 o'clock. And then we hit August 15th, and I'm like, oh my God, it's ending. I start withering. It's so crazy. I never noticed that before until the last couple years. So August for me is where I start really towards the last, 15, 16 days of August. I start thinking about, okay, September's coming. There's things to be released. The season's changing. Leaves are changing. I need to adjust accordingly because we always do. So I would like to see what August is going to bring for everyone from that split kind of level, right?
Yeah, I think a lot of people sit within that energy, and it's really good to know what your seasonal ups and downs are, right?
For sure.
Right. Do you want to start, or do you want me
Yeah,
to?
let me start with Aries. I'm using what deck are we using? Because we're using the same deck for a change.
We are. It's one we got in Sedona, and I don't have the box. Believe it or not, I just have it.
It is the I don't know. I want to call it John Holland Psychic Tarot, and it's not. It's the
Not.
Spiritual Oracle. We're just making stuff up. It's a great deck. We will find the box for it at some point in our lives.
And put it in the
Oh,
comments.
Spirit Cards by John Mosley.
Yes, John
Mosley.
Mosley, who
And
painted
he's the local.
local Sedona fella and painted the most amazing artwork throughout this beautiful, beautiful deck.
Absolutely. Okay, let's go, Aries. What do we got going on for you? For my adventurous and energetic and selfish and quick tempered. I just read that legitimately right off the sheet there. Oh, you're an elephant spirit, empathy, altruism, and community. This is a great, great card. I love elephant for a host of reasons, but this is a card that talks all about taking it a little bit slow and easy with how much energy you're putting out and how much feelings you're absorbing from everyone else, right? You want to see the world succeed. You want to see everyone feeling positive and just in this beautiful flow of energy. And when they're not, you're going to feel it at that level. And I want to say to you, go out into your community, go out into that space and really, protect yourself from other people's stuff, so that you can help work through whatever it is that you feel aligned to work through with that community, with those people. So for me, elephant, and I don't know what elephant means for you, but for me, Nancy, this card is all about that beautiful kind of lumbering but very specific step. Right. But you're not going so fast unless you have to. And I'm feeling like you don't have to this month, Aries. It's just that gentle, slow walk where you're paying attention, but you're not taking it all on. That is my elephant walk.
That's a very good walk.
Thank you.
All
Aries,
right.
take that. Take that, Aries.
Taurus. We are going on an African safari on this Spirit Scopes. You got lion. So we're going to hit all of the animals over in Africa. Lion is coming through with a lot around independence, around confidence, around really leading the pack, standing out ahead of everything. So as you know, there can only be, well, you may or may not know, there can only be one male lion
In a pride.
in a pride. And so this is really about stepping into that inner confidence and owning your own and authority, and knowing that wherever you're going, it's set with intention. And these will be my lion paws, just like Tara's like elephant ones. But I really feel for you, Taurus, it's about, you've done a lot of work coming up to this month. And yes, August and July have been kind of a step back, rejuvenate, recharge. And now you're going to pounce as you get prepared to come into September. So be very decisive, be very descriptive and decisive of what you want to have come into fruition for September, because it's all going to be about that intention that you're setting.
Woo! Let's go lion.
Woo! Lion in the bowl. I got it.
Yeah. Gemini, here we go. Gemini, you got plant spirit. And there's plants in Africa. Independence, growth, support. This is a really beautiful card, though. Like,
I
it's
love
such a
that.
beautiful card. And this card, Gemini, is really about getting away from the anxiousness and nervousness that is a little bit of your innate personality. So wanting you to move into that space of, okay, you know what? I'm powerful. I'm purposeful. I'm passionate about what I have going on in life. I can do anything. I am capable. I am enough. And that, Gemini, for me is super important in the month of August, because that's going to easily move you into September, like I was talking about at the beginning of this. And when you go into September and you're like, okay, the leaves are falling, the leaves are changing. I'm okay. I'm good. I can go with this flow. I can drop down a level because I know I'm going to bring myself back up. So make sure that you are in your power. We talk about sitting in your power a lot in metaphysical work modalities. And that is where you are really embracing your innate intuitive self and raising your vibration level. So Gemini, get it together and get that done.
Nicely done. All right, Cancer. Oh, beautiful. Okay, so we're not in Africa anymore, people. We've gone to the whale spirit. And I love whale. Anyone
You
who's listening,
so do.
I do. I love my whales. I think that's my next tattoo. I think that's going to be an orc.
Oh, so
Yeah.
cool.
But this is a humpback whale. So this is coming in deep depths. This is coming in a beautiful song and a flow and a motion and a movement, so that when you can go slowly and thoughtfully forward on things, you're going to find that there's clarity at the end of where you're going.
Mm.
It's about the journey and going with the flow. And water for me is very purifying and very cleansing. So I do feel that there's going to be, if you can get to a lake in August and just really reconnect with nature around water, and whatever no longer serves you is going to get washed away with that. And then, call in whale spirit and move slowly and gently and thoughtfully forward. Do not be impulsive. This is not a time for you, Cancer, to be impulsive. This is a time for you to sit within that stillness and then move forward. So I'm going to leave that with you.
Nice. Okay, Leo, what's we got going on? Leo, the lion. Oh, I got plant spirit again.
Really?
Yes.
Huh.
Okay, Leo, let's talk about it. Interdependence, growth, and support. I feel this is a little bit different though than it was for you, Gemini, because what I'm sensing here is this is more about making sure that it's not about you supporting yourself so much. It's about letting other people help you along the way. So, you may not be that person. You're maybe a little shy, maybe a little bit like, no, 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 don't look at me, don't pay attention. I'll just, waddle along here and try to figure this stuff out. When in fact, there's people that have the information you require, have the energy that you need, and want to share it with you. That's the best part. They want to share it with you. So if that's the case, then you should be open to receiving, right? Sometimes that shyness comes into play in a way that you're like, oh, this is so hard for me. I'm going to say this, step out of that box, know that you are surrounding yourself with the right people. You'll know if that person's advice or what they offer doesn't resonate, and you can literally be like, thank you so much, so you don't cause a ruckus, because you don't like ruckuses, Leo. And move into that next space. I love that for you.
That's beautiful. My son is a Leo.
Is he?
Yeah, so that's a good message for him. Virgo, you got a beautiful card. You got
Ooh,
Merge. Isn't the artwork
you
stunning?
got
I had to look at what the name was on it. I was just looking at the energy of the card and the colors and everything. And it's really about a rebirth. It's a breakthrough, a rising, it's expansion. This is all of what you have subtly been sitting in that stillness and working on, and now is your time to shine. I do feel, and I try to not say this too much when we do these readings, but I do feel there might even be like a spiritual leveling up or expansion. I feel like there's going to be a lot of energetic shift around you. So whatever the capacity, if you're working on your spiritual development, you're going to see a big shift in that. If it's your physical that you've been working on, you're going to see a change and a breakthrough there. So where you've seen a lot of resistance and a lot of challenges, you're going to be able to lean into and just ride the wave on that beautiful, beautiful energy. And this is very fluid card. Like it looks like water as
Mhm.
well. You see
Yeah,
her.
no,
So
it does. It looks like emerging out of the sea.
yeah, it's just a gorgeous
It's a
card.
mermaid.
Yeah. So crash up out of the rocks like that.
Nice.
Yeah. Make it happen, Virgo.
Love that. Okay, Libra, then this is my daughter's birthday month. Well, she got Eagle Spirit. Well, she didn't get Eagle Spirit. All the Libras got Eagle Spirit. Insight, perspective, and spirit. This, to me, whenever Eagle comes up, bar none, it is legitimately about the connection to spirit. So this is a time, Libra, to listen. Listen, Linda. Sorry. To listen to spirit, to your guides, to whatever it is you communicate with, the angelic realm, the higher vibrational beings. Or if you haven't, you just like, I don't listen to anything, just trust, because you're going to be giving downloads this month. This month, the spirit is saying, pay attention. I'm giving you something you're going to want to work with. So can we just like giddy up here, please, and do the work? Eagle also is that sensation of soaring, right? It just lets its wings out and it just moves and soars. So for me, that represents a really good time for you to just let loose and just allow the wind to carry you where you're meant to go. Leave behind what doesn't serve you and move on to that next space and just sit in your power, absorbing all that goodness that spirit wants to give you.
It's a beautiful message. And we've now seen Tara's sign for eagle, and we've now seen her sign for elephant. So we're good.
I was going to do whale. And I just did. There's my whale.
Go.
Want me to
All
do
right.
a plant?
Yeah, you should. Yeah, that. Okay. All right. Scorpio, you guys got Black Panther
Of
spirit.
course we did.
Of course you did. I love this for you. Panther for me is all about bringing it into balance between the light and the dark. They walk between the day and the night. They walk between this side and the other side of the veil. They're very, very spiritual creatures, and they bring change. They facilitate movement and motion in such a stealth-like manner that people don't see it coming. That's how they get their prey. So what is it that you're going to do through August to set your sights on and approach it in a near silent manner? But then when you seize it, it's absolutely yours, 100% yours. And think about that. It's a fearlessness. It's a spiritual connection. It's all about you and your power right now for August. So make sure you pay attention to the seeds that you're planting, because the power is behind you to seize the day.
Well, how exciting is that for all our audience and those following us? August is going to have something very special. So pay attention to what's going on, friends. Okay, Sagittarius, our optimistic, freedom-loving little Saggies. Oh, you got create. Oh, what a powerful card. Seriously, we should just do a showcase of these cards. This is so powerful. Look, that is actually a human form at the front of this in that darker kind of, darker kind of purple there. And it's talking about as aspiration, expression, exploration. I want to say with my full chest, just do it. Be the Nike sign and just do it. There is nothing stopping you but you. This is the month where you put plans into motion. You take all your fear and self-doubt and just chuck it. Just get rid of it. Because you have the opportunity to create exactly what you are looking for in your life right now. And the tracks watching me, Nancy? This is the tracks.
Okay,
The
yes.
tracks may go here, there, and everywhere, but it'll always lead you to where you need to go. So you've got to believe in you, and then you've got to just do it, such. Get up.
Love that.
Yeah.
Right. Capricorn are practical, prudent, ambitious, disciplined, patient, careful, humorous, and reserved sign. You got Blossom. We have cheat cards and we read. So that's why Tara's losing her mind just laughing at
On
me.
a computer screen, and mine's like at the bottom. So she was like showing off like a mofo there. You go, bitch, you go.
Then I had to be honest. I owned it. It's all good. But Capricorn, this is for you. This is Blossom. And the art on this, it's really stunning,
That just screams crystals.
doesn't it? And for me, that's what a lot of this is. It's about how precious you are. It's about the blossom. It's about growing. It's about getting into your authentic self. The fact that you've given yourself some patience, accepting who you are, and now it's your time to bloom. Now it's your time to really show who you are and have everybody look at you and celebrate just how perfectly you are you. You know, a lot of times we look in the mirror and we get so frustrated, but you've done so much work and now is the time to shine and glow and blossom. The interesting thing with this one too is there's sacred geometry in the back of it. And so I would really encourage you, if you're not into it, and or to look it up, but to check and work in on some of that sacred geometry. Because I know for myself, I do a lot with sacred geometry and manifestation with crystals. So I feel as you're blooming, you can really accentuate that and empower it even more by printing off just on your regular printer a little grid and putting some beautiful crystals around, setting the intention in those crystals and saying, hey, this is what I really want. I'm going to work on this through August, and then September is just going to explode with self-acceptance and everybody's going to love you and flock to you.
Beautiful.
Love it.
Okay, we're going with Aquarius. Aquarius, friendly, humanitarian, honest and loyal, original and inventive, independent and intellectual.
Aquarius.
Oh, you go, sister. That was impressive. Okay, so this is for Aquarius. You got spirit warrior, courage, commitment, and wisdom. This has a lot to do with ancestors and learning from the past. So connecting, I would honestly, if you were into the metaphysical, and most likely you are if you're listening to this, but I would highly recommend doing a tap into the Akashic records with this card for you guys in Aquarius, because there is a sense of knowledge and wisdom that you have, like literally at your fingertips, that you're not using because it's been kind of shadow boxed in the back from the past, right? So you've had so many lessons, so many things, that some of the wisdom and knowledge that you've learned, and I'm not just talking about ancestors in this lifetime, I'm talking about ancestors in all lifetimes. And people get kind of bugged out about that kind of stuff, but I'm telling you, the more you deep dive into your past, when you are in the right headspace, I'm just putting that out there, the more that you're going to find the tools that you can use in this lifetime. And that's really cool. And they come from not just, you know, your past lives that you've actually led, but the genealogy that comes down from that. It's crazy. It's crazy.
That's awesome.
That's yours, Aquarius. No, I'm not going to do it.
You could have sang it.
Not going to do it.
No, you want to. Your
Not
sister.
going to do it, girl.
All right. Oh my gosh. Pisces.
Woohoo! Let's go, Pisces.
There's so much spirit warrior coming in.
Oh, yeah.
And I really, this is crazy because this card, I love the fact that you can see there's a little bit of his vision hidden. And I do feel that there's a lot where you haven't really been looking at truth in the situation, how it is. And so this is going to sort of tap a little bit onto what Tara was saying about working with your ancestors, working with all of that energy and bringing that through. But the warrior part is what is really coming through from spirit for me, for you right now. It's about, what are you going to stand behind that you believe in? What is it that you are going to fight for? Is that a message you've been trying to get out at work? Is that something that a communication you've needed to have with family? This is about you seeing a situation for what it is, removing yourself from it to a certain point where you can say, okay, now I can see this fairly without emotional involvement, and then really pick your hill to ride or die on. Whatever it is that you're going to stick up for yourself, now is the month to do it. So you've done a lot of recharging through July. August is a place of power for you. So call on your spirit guides, call on your ancestors, and call on everyone, because you've got nothing but courage and wisdom behind you right now to set you up for success. And I'm going to leave that.
411, baby,
Yes.
looking for some help and guidance. They will never fail you.
100%.
Not 411, 411 to spirit.
Right. Exactly. Do not pick up the phone and call 411.
Hey, looking for a little guidance here. Oh my goodness. That brings us to our close for Essential Spirit Scopes for the month of August. Nancy, it's always a pleasure, my friend. Tell us tell us, Nancy, please, how can they find all of us here? You, me, spirit.
Wow. You can find me at Nancy Christine Brady on all the handles, and you can find Tara on
Oh, everything. Spirit Essence by Tara Diana. I kept it simple, long but simple. Spirit Essence by Tara Diana. Make sure you're checking out our podcast, Spirit Angels and Guides. Oh my, on all the streaming platforms. You're gonna want to check out there. You're gonna want to check out the latest one. It's probably gonna come out a couple weeks in August. But you best be checking us out and give us 5 stars. Why? Because we're cute. Because I move like an elephant.
Thanks, everyone. Until September.
Until September. Bye.
Bye.